When I was a kid, I always dreamed of flying around in a jetpack, just like most 5-year-old kids do. Sort of put that aside as you do as you grow up. 1981, when I was 21 and at university, it sort of came up in a conversation, why aren't we flying around in jetpacks? So I used the university system to sort of look at it and discovered the old Bell rocket belt that we've all seen on movies and at the opening of the Olympic Games could only fly for 30 seconds. Not only that, you had to weigh sort of less than about 70 kilos, and I weigh 100, so that was never going to work for me. So in my spare time at university, I started researching it, and to cut a long story short, came up with mathematical formulas that came up with a design that something could fly for about half an hour and lift a decent sized person. And here we are 28 years later, we've got a jetpack that can lift 120 kilos. We've flown it thousands of times now. We're working on the control system to make it easier for people to fly. Probably the most common question people ask was, when can I have a go? And now a reasonably coordinated person can come in and within 40 minutes of training they can be up in the air and stable. So that's a dramatic change from, say, a helicopter which might take you 10 or 15 hours to be able to hover. And we're launching a business early next year where people will be able to come along and actually do that. So what started off in the garage has really grown into a professional firm. We've now got a team of 12, a lot of advanced composite people who worked on America's Cup, professional engineers out of the university. We're dealing with some of the top aerospace firms in the field. Rockwell Collins is helping us with a lot of stuff. And it's really become far bigger than I suppose I ever imagined it to be, and a lot of fun. So of course the jetpack is a hell of a lot of fun to fly, and it's attracted a lot of attention. We've had chats with Richard Branson, we've had Larry Page, the founder of Google, came down here at Christmas, and him and his brother both flew the jetpack. We got invited to go to the Jay Leno program and all that sort of stuff. So not only has it been a fun engineering thing, everybody who works here sort of has had a lot of fun with it as well. So all the controls are at the front. You use both hands to fly. This one hand for throttle, this hand for steering. There's these two big fans which create all your lift, one on either side, which makes the aircraft quite stable. There's a 2-litre V4 engine at the back, which puts out about 200 horsepower. The air coming out of the bottom of the fans is doing around 300 kilometres an hour, so that's what creates all the thrust. And at the bottom, the control vanes down here are the things that guide you around. At the front here, there's a flight display, tells you everything you need to know about what the engine's doing, what the aircraft's doing, and where you're going. The first time you fly, though, is an incredible feeling. You don't quite believe it. Your feet leave the ground, and the first feeling is one of disbelief. It just doesn't seem normal or natural to happen. And then very quickly that becomes very calm. It's actually a very calm feeling flying around, and then you start smiling. And you usually smile for about 2 days afterwards once you come down. You just can't stop yourself, but it's really enjoyable.